All right. Well, first, just to get you up to date on our newest 2014 recruiting class here at Central Methodist University with our football program, I want to thank a lot of people before I get started with this conference. First and foremost, I want to thank Nicholas Petroni, our sports information director. He's done a great job updating our website, putting all this stuff together, and couldn't do this without Nicholas and what he's done. And so very appreciative of this whole process and all the exposure and promotion that he's given to our football program and to our student athletes here. Also want to thank Ken Oliver for working with us, and President Drake, and there's been a lot of people behind the scenes that have been involved. Obviously, I haven't been able to be here full time like I'd like to with all the different things that have gone on, with the in the hospital and in Houston and everything. But I got to tell you, I got to compliment my coaching staff and how awesome they have been. I mean, I've been very fortunate in that I have a great coaching staff, and John Haynes has done a tremendous job down in Southeast Missouri and into Tennessee and Florida and California and different places. Doug Brady's done an awesome job in California and into Southwest Missouri and into Illinois a little bit. Coach Paredes, Miguel Paredes, has done an awesome job in Texas and also in the Kansas City area, and also being the assistant head coach and keeping things running while I'm gone. And then I got to compliment Derek Lanigan and the work he's done in St. Louis and a lot of things that he's done in recruiting this year for us. And then also Caleb Haynes, Denver Price, and also Gino Bullock. Those guys have been instrumental in what we've been able to do. Caleb's done a great job in Kansas City and also in Southwest Missouri. Denver Price has done an awesome job in Texas as well, and in California for us, and into Southwest Missouri also. And then also been very fortunate to have Gino Bullock down in Florida, doing some work down there, and what he's done for us down in Florida and in the southeast part of the United States. And then myself, I've been able to work, since I've been in Texas a lot, I've been able to work quite a bit in Texas and in the Houston area, and also in northeast Missouri a little bit where I'm from. And we've just been able to put together a class that I'm very excited about, obviously, and very pleased with the job that our coaches have done. To get to the class, kind of tell you what we have, and very pleased right now. We represent a lot of states very well. First and foremost, we have 24 kids currently from the state of Missouri, which I'm very excited about. We definitely want to take care of our home state, and what we've been able to do here has been tremendous. Have myself in Northeast Missouri, Coach Paredes and myself, and Caleb Haynes in Kansas City, John Haynes and Derek Lanigan and Doug Brady into the St. Louis area, and then also Doug Brady and Caleb Haynes and Denver Price down in Southwest Missouri. So we've really ran the state and split up the state very well and how we want to recruit it and get things done, and we feel very fortunate to get 24 kids out of the state of Missouri, and I'll hit on a few of those kids as we go. Secondly, we have 9 kids from the state of Texas that we've been very fortunate to get this year and done some good things, and I think it's really helped with Coach Paredes being down there, Coach Price working down there, and then also that's kind of where I've been. I've probably been able to see a lot more kids in Texas this year because of my travels, more so than I have even Missouri. So Texas has been very good to us this year. We're fortunate to get 5 kids out of the state of California with the travels that Coach Brady's had out there and what he's done. We were able to get 3 kids out of Arkansas. Coach Paredes and I did a little bit of traveling to Northwest Arkansas to visit some of our alums there. We have 2 kids from Tennessee, which is where Coach Haynes has been able to do a lot of work in the Memphis area, and then 1 kid from New York, 1 kid from Florida, and 1 student athlete from the state of Louisiana. So I'm very proud of this class, and it'll continue to grow. We still have a lot of work to do over the coming months, and but I'm very grateful for all the work that's been done, because we're much further ahead this year than we ever have been, and very pleased too. Obviously, in recruiting, you win some battles in recruiting, you lose some battles in recruiting. We've ended up losing a couple kids here and there, but that's the tribute to our staff, is when we lose one guy, we have another guy that they're ready and waiting, and they have guys available and ready for whoever we want to go on. So that's where I've been very pleased with our coaching staff and how hard they've really worked to make sure we have a tremendous amount of student athletes that really fit what we're about, that fit Central Methodist University, that fit our community here in Fayette, and fit the character and what we want. I think when you watch the videos of these kids, when you watch these kids, the thing that I'm excited about is the videos that I've seen of these young men is their toughness. You have to be tough tough to be a part of our program. I mean, it's known that it's just a difficult program to be a part of. We have a lot of kids that unfortunately we lose because they don't realize how hard college football is. And I think this group that we've signed this year, I really enjoy the level of toughness that you can really witness when you watch their videos and their highlights and those things. The second thing that I love about this class is the ones that I've talked to on the phone and been able to visit with in person. It's a joy to talk to them. Their character and their personality. This class has a lot of personality. They're fun-loving guys and just a great group of people. And I think our faculty and staff and our school and our community are really going to love these student athletes that come to our program and how well-rounded they are and just how good of people they are. And we do a lot of community service here and things that we do. I think these young men will do a great job adding to our team and what we do in our community and within our university. So kind of to get to it a little bit, to tell you what we have. I mean, I'll kind of go down the line, and you've seen them on the website as well, and I'll kind of go in order on the website. But Brandon White is a good young linebacker in Arkansas. He was a two-time All-State football player as a linebacker, and we feel very fortunate to have him. Charles Ward is a wide receiver out of the Beaumont, Texas area. I was very fortunate to go visit with him, and his older brother actually was our starting strong safety my first year here, Tony Ward. And Tony had played at Ohio University, and he transferred here and originally from Beaumont, Texas. And Tony was very gracious, and when I went to the Beaumont area and taking me around to all the schools and visiting with the kids, and very fortunate that Tony Ward was there and have a chance to have one of his family members, Charles Ward, on our team. Ben Wallace is another young man from Logan Rogersville, Missouri, that we're really excited about, and he has the opportunity as a defensive lineman to really do some special things here. Aaron Walker from McClure North, Missouri, and high school in St. Louis, very excited about him and what he brings to the table as a wide receiver. Also, we have Dalton Thomas, who's from Reed Springs, Missouri, an offensive lineman, a big 265-pound kid. I think he's going to enjoy our cafeteria food and also enjoy Coach Oberweather and the strength and conditioning and what he has. And Dustin Satterley from Carl Junction, Missouri, also another one. He's a quarterback that's really does a nice job down there, and we feel very pleased to have Dustin a part of our team. Before I continue, the other thing I mentioned was the cafeteria food. Really want to thank on our recruiting visits, everybody that was a part of that, including our cafeteria staff and everything that they did to make this make our recruiting visits great visits with our student athletes here. Next one I want to hit on is Jonathan Martinez. He's a defensive lineman out of Texas and a really good-looking kid. I think you'll really enjoy his video, and he can really play and do some things. Justin Marin is a kid that was fortunate to go visit in Texas out of Hempstead High School. He actually came from the same high school that Trent Momon came from, and we'll hit on Trent here in a minute, but Justin's going to be a very good defensive secondary player for us, and really has a lot of speed and change of direction and can do a lot of great things, so we're very excited about him. Plus the fact he's already 6 foot and 180 pounds, he's already a really good sized DB that can move and do some things. Johnny Malone is from Lebanon, Missouri, defensive lineman, big 6'3" kid that we're real excited about. Good length, good reach and explosiveness, so feel pretty good about him. Walter Lewis is from New Mandarin, Missouri, another offensive lineman, a little bit undersized at 210, but we'll be able to put some size on him and feel like he'll really help us and what he can do. Colin Jones is a kicker that we're fortunate to have. Obviously, special teams are extremely important, and we're really excited about Colin joining us and what he's able to do. Lamar Holmes is another one, a defensive secondary player that's already 6 foot and real good length, real good speed and change of direction. We're very fortunate to have him be a part of this. Caleb Gilder is another young man out of Beaumont, Texas that we're fortunate to get. I was able to go visit him in Beaumont, and a great young man, wants to be an engineer and has great ambition and drive. And that's the one thing I love about these kids is they're all driven as far as being a student and what they want to do academically. And that's where we really feel like Central Methodist really serves their need and what they're looking for. JP Garcia is another one who's a linebacker. Did a great job in the state of Texas and just was a tremendous football player. Already 215 pounds, but really excited about what he brings to the table. Reggie Dowdy is a kid out of the Kansas City area from Center High School in Kansas City, Missouri. 5'10", 170-pound defensive back that can really move. I mean, his video's explosive and his change of direction, has a lot of speed, and real excited to have him in our secondary and what he can do. Matt Dillon is from Waynesville, Missouri. Matt comes to us as a very good defensive end. He's a little undersized, but Matt has a great motor and also one of those guys who's very smart as far as football. When you talk football with him, he already has a high football IQ, very smart in terms of what he can do. The next one, Javaris Curl, is another one out of the Beaumont, Texas area. Javaris is another very exceptional speed. This young man can really fly, really change direction. You'll really enjoy his video, but another good one out of Texas. We have Kenshay Cunningham out of Lebanon, Missouri. Very good football player, running back. It's already 6'3", 215 pounds that can really do some great things with the football. So very excited to have Kenshay here out of Lebanon, and obviously they've done a great job with their strength and conditioning program, so he'll already know his way around the weight room. Matthew Clancy, wide receiver from Marshfield, Missouri, already 6'2", big, strong, solid receiver that we're excited about, kid that can really move. Quindon Brown is another one from Hayti, Missouri, linebacker, already 5'10", 205. I think he's going to get even bigger and stronger and faster, but really excited about him being a part of us. Nico Allen, you'll notice we don't have a lot of O-line, D-line guys on here, especially as far as interior D tackles and offensive linemen. Those are things that we're still finishing up and looking for, but we did get one of the main offensive linemen that we wanted, and Nico, and big kid, 6'4", 295 out of Memphis, Tennessee, and he has the capability to play offensive tackle, and offensive tackles are really hard to find in this day and age. So feel very fortunate that Coach Haynes found Nico down in Memphis.